Barber accused of masturbating.
Wow.
Ew, wow. This is a good one.
If you do it,
after this
open
one.
in a new window.
Open a new window?
Oh, while cutting children.
Oh, hell no.
He's tripping.
I
Alright,
thought it
so-
was. That is like wrong.
Oh, but
I
this
thought
was
it
like
gonna
back
be
in.
like-
This was like a month ago. Texas barber landed behind bars after accusations that he masturbated while cutting children's hair.
How would you know
Good
that?
grief! How could you even do like?
Well, no, for him, but how do you
logistically.
cut? Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm cutting your hair.
Yeah.
It's just with the buzzer.
Yeah, I know, but you still need one hand. I mean, I guess.
Well,
it's
yeah,
one hand.
you want him.
Nah.
So then, who wasn't near?
He wasn't doing it while he was cutting hair. He was like taking frequent breaks and watching from.
Oh,
Oh,
afar.
you actually
Oh, so
cared to
you read
the
this article?
I just read it just now. It don't take long. It ain't
Took
but a couple
frequent breaks.
sentences.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I could read. My bad.
How dare you?
I know. Excuse me for reading my native
Oh yeah,
tongue.
he took frequent breaks on Wednesday.
While staring at her children. Oh, that is so creepy. Okay, so this kind of goes. Okay, so here's something to talk about: masturbating stories.
Wait. We should welcome Dinner with Schmucks.
No, this is a good story.
Okay.
Right, go ahead.
Welcome
It's all about
to our
touching the
podcast.
age.
Now listen to my masturbating story.
Yes, do
So I used to live in Hyde Park, and it was like this old house that was like converted into like mini apartments. And I had this one neighbor who used to kind of creep me out, but he was like the guy that everyone gave their rent money to, and then he would give it to like the landlady or whatever. This other story is that we found out later he was like addicted to crack, and he was taking people's cash, and people were stupid enough to give him cash for rent, and he took all their money.
I wouldn't get out there or shit anyway.
But anyways,
I ain't renting from you.
but he
But
wasn't.
it wasn't
even,
from him. They gave the money to him. He
Yeah,
was like
he
the
was another-
apartment
he was-
manager or something.
Yeah, he like made himself the manager.
No, I'll be like, no, I don't know you.
No, I
Don't
know.
work
Every
that way.
time he'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go over." I can't remember her name, and he's like, "I'm gonna go, leave the rent money." And I was like, I just mailed her a
Veronica.
check. Her name could have been Veronica.
call
It
her
was
Veronica.
like Betty or Betsy. She was old. Anyway, back to my masturbating story. So he invites me to his apartment one day, and I was like bored and by myself and whatever. And he's like, "I'm just gonna watch a movie. You want to come watch a movie with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I did have enough sense to ask him to leave his door open, because they were like, the apartments were really small. They were like maybe like as big as this space here, and then they
That's
had
a
like a little
candy little
kitchen.
girl.
Yeah, exactly. And I sat in the chair that was closest to the door, but I was like, it's kind of stuffy in here. Can we just leave the door open? He's like, sure. So I was like, okay. So he can't be that much of a creep, because like people coming in like in the hallway could see inside or whatever. Anyway, so we're watching this movie. I can't remember what the movie was, but it was boring. And but I'm like staring like straight ahead at the thing, and out of the corner of my eye I could see like this, like, and I could hear this, like, and I'm
So
like,
he was just beating his meat while you were in the room.
yes, but this is the masturbating story. Oh my god, this is why I don't tell you nothing. This is exactly why I don't tell you nothing. Reclaiming my time. So I'm like so freaked out. I don't have like, I'm like frozen. I'm like, I don't know if I should turn and look at him, and like if I actually like look at him, maybe he'll like have some shame and stop.
Nah, he'll come
just
if you
ignore
turn
him.
around and look at him. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
done.
I'm like, this is so uncomfortable.
He's gonna
And
bust a load.
and I can just kind of
You
like
sound like you've done
see
it
like this shadow in the corner of his hand, like going up and down, and just kind of hearing that sound. And
So wrong.
like, I was like, it felt like enough time had passed. I don't think the movie wasn't over yet, but I was like, yeah,
She was in a time warp.
I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. And like didn't look at him, and just like left the room. And then I like put all my locks on my doors, and like I moved the
Quietly.
couch to like block the door. And because he freaked me the F out.
That's nice.
And that's my masturbating story.
I can't hear you anymore.
Wow. What?
I can't hear her anymore.
You can't hear
You can't
her?
hear me? Is it you?
I think it's her. You okay?
I don't hear.
I hear
Did
you.
I unplug it?
Do you hear anybody?
No,
That's horrible.
not anymore. I did.
What did you
Like
do?
right
Lisa?
now, it just-
She ruined it.
Okay,
But that
here,
was
Josh.
that was a great story.
No, maybe. Wait.
Can you hear anything?
I can hear you guys now. Yes.
You can hear me now?
Nice.
Perfect.
Can you hear me now?
So that's my
Can you hear me now?
masturbating story.
Great.
I
love
never was
masturbating
able to look
stories.
at that guy in the face ever again.
Right?
Like, I was so ashamed of what happened. Like, it's weird how
You
that
felt
happens.
bad.
Like, the dude can be the creep, but the girl will always feel the shame. Like, I was just like, I can't even look at him. I'm so ashamed.
Okay.
So that's my masturbating story. So I think it beats this guy's.
All right.
So what a way to kick off the episode 10.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
No
Woo-woo.
introductions.
Double
It
digits.
was just
Double
straight
digits.
to jacking off.
But that's a celebration.
Unity.
You guys want to introduce yourselves or
really
whatever? You know,
No.
Yeah, we got
ladies first.
the core group.
Mm-hmm.
The Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Core.
Mm. Hi.
Hi. Lisa Bobisa.
And Chris.
I'm Yajaira.
I am Sir Joshua.
Oh my gosh, talking about sir, I had a client. I kept calling him sir.
Cool.
Because he was old?
No, because he wouldn't tell me his name. He was my client's husband, but he wouldn't tell me his name.
Maybe he liked it that way. I know that everyone has always called me, like in like the bank or the grocery store, Miss until I had a baby, and now it's ma'am.
Oh.
Because I always, if I have him, they'll be like, ma'am, and I'm like, who are you talking to?
Yo, hola. Oh, no.
Shut
I
up.
used to be Miss.
I use ma'am over the phone. I don't know if people are old or young.
Mm.
And it's not really, it's just a respecting. I don't know
Yeah.
your name, so.
It's a lady.
Lady.
Yo,
Listen-
lady.
Listen, lady.
Yeah, it sounds a little
Listen,
aggressive,
gal.
lady. when you-
Dame.
You dame.
But yeah, that's how I got promoted to ma'am. Had a baby.
If it was the 1920s, it would be Dame.
But did they call women dames? I mean, I know they, like, if you, like, they wouldn't actually, like, say it
I
to a
wanna
woman,
flap
like,
her
address
outfit.
No,
her
no.
that way.
That was like if you was talking about her or
But
something.
if you're talking about her, yeah.
Like, hey, Dame, what's going on? Or, hey, Dame, come here. No, it didn't work that way. I think it was more like,
That
yeah,
dame.
that's a bad Dame. What up? Like, she's
Yeah, I
fine.
know. That's how,
You know what I'm
exactly how I
saying?
went out. Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's
All right,
that.
so do we want to talk about the schmuck of the week?
I think
We're going to
so.
bring that
sure.
back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I'm sure everyone's talking about her.
Yeah.
So, the mad pooper in Colorado, this lady jogger. So, I did not read the article,
Well, we have a newscast, so.
Yeah. You know what?
Shit's crazy, son. Literally.
But,
You interrupt too much.
there's a show.
Dang.
And they say.
So, Colorado Springs, I'm just going to use my finger. That's what she said. So, apparently this lady is like defecating in front yards and stuff. And it says other people have come forward that they have seen this lady relieve herself outside a local Walgreens and in other
Relieve,
people's
defecate.
yards. Yes.
Relieve to me is pee. She poops.
Which I can't even imagine, because like if I was, I'm trying to think of what I've done ever. What did I do? I clicked something.
Pop up ad.
Run when I would like train for like half
hit
marathons
play.
and stuff, because I don't remember ever. But that's probably why I had those cramps at the time, because I purposefully do not hydrate before I run long runs, because I know I don't want to have to go think about peeing somewhere. If I'm doing like an 8-mile run and be like, oh, somewhere between mile 4 and 5, I have to pee. Where am I going to pee? But if you don't drink before you run, then you don't have to worry about it.
Amen.
It's like Toby.
I don't get it.
Office.
When,
No, I get it from The Office, but I don't remember.
Yeah, Michael gave him like Imodium, or Dwight gave him Imodium instead of colon blow or something. So instead of shitting his brains out, he says he always has to stop like in the middle of like a 5K to take a dump. And he didn't have to this time. He felt great.
Oh, no, I missed that part.
I must have missed that episode.
It
I
was
mean, I've
the,
seen that
Michael
episode like
Scott
3 times.
Thunder Mifflin run for the cure for
The
whatever.
nipples.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right, here's this lady.
Kathy Buddy and her family have had enough.
And it's not like it's private. People can see you. I mean, we're seeing her, so.
Pants around ankles, in broad daylight. Her kids saw it happen first.
No way.
Screaming, you're not gonna.
But look, she's wearing like a onesie thing. Like, how does she get that off to poop?
Taking a poop. And so I came outside. It's like, oh dear goodness. And so I was like, are you serious? Are you really taking a poop right here in front of my kids? And she's like, yeah, sorry.
Kathy says if that was it, there wouldn't be a problem.
And so I thought for sure she's mortified. It was an accident. She'll go get a dog bag, come back, clean it up, and never run here ever again. Not the case.
Kathy says the runner knows what she's doing and comes with napkins in her pockets.
There's a bathroom across the street right here.
Oh, there's a bathroom
Our
too?
park has porta potties. There's a gas station right here.
She's
It looks
even
like a nice
working on an
neighborhood, too.
embarrassing smear campaign, posting this sign to get her to cut the, well, you know.
Cut the crap.
It's
Shit.
disgusting. I mean, bottom line is it's disgusting.
They had to blur it
Officers
out.
have asked her to
It's
snap the pictures
disgusting.
of the runner and get the word out.
Maybe
hoping
she eats
will
like
stop
Activia
before
or
indecent
something.
Exposure and public defecation charges.
It's just not a natural thing we would do in our society to
Right?
drop
2017.
your trouser and
Drop.
relieve
trout.
yourself right there.
Drop your
Repeatedly,
there's
not
people
just like
around,
once, like how the
especially.
lady said.
Yeah.
Okay, you did it, you knew. No, now you're coming with napkins?
Yeah,
And you can't
so
come
she
back and
already
pick it
did-
up?
That's
Yeah.
a premeditated poop.
If you got napkins, why
Definitely.
can't you carry a bag?
There was something similar somewhere down here in the last couple of months. I feel like maybe Sarasota area.
No
There was a
way.
lady that was caught defecating like outside of like a ATM vestibule or something.
They still have vestibules.
I don't know what
Well,
that is.
Oh, you know
Stop
what
it.
It's where it's like the little
Just like
thing you go into, and there's just an ATM machine in there.
Oh, like how payphones used to be? Like?
Sort of.
no
Big.
Bigger.
Right,
with-
but I mean, like, it was
That's
only enough
general
room for the
idea.
ATM. Just like in a payphone
Well, maybe
booth. was
multiple
only-
ATMs.
You ever been to jail?
No.
Not yet.
There's a small little enclosure in between like the cell and then the outside. That could be considered a vestibule also.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking about
The
an ATM
more
vestibule.
you
dude.
know.
I'm just
It's a
Okay, so
little-
it's like a
I-
little small space.
I,
Gotcha.
Usually at the bank, in their foyer or whatever,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
usually lock it if it's after hours.
But then you could still go
Word.
inside.
not me.
But I thought that
So
was
you
like a
go to-
lobby or
Oh,
something.
my
Well, it's not a
goodness.
lobby if you're outside of the building, but inside of an enclosure.
Yeah. If
Okay.
that makes any sense.
I got you.
Nice.
So the Mad Pooper, congratulations. You are our schmuck of the week.
nice.
For,
Yeah, she's other people's
If you,
schmuck.
if you send a self-addressed stamped envelope, we'll give you a bumper sticker or a patch.
yeah. You have
Our
to pay.
wonderful patch.
We'll give you stickers to leave by all your piles of poo.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in case you were wondering.
And you've been jammed.
Sure.
I did have a friend in high school or college. Well, from high school that had the cops called on him for public urination once at a.
You called the cops?
No, the people across the street that lived in the houses did from the hockey rink where we were playing outdoor hockey. He just decided to try to use a stump as a place to pee.
Oh.
Okay.
Stump is only about ankle high.
So he was like peeing on the stump.
Yeah.
Like not like hiding
Right, he
behind
was
a tree.
targeting. He was
wide
using it as a
open.
target.
Target
Wide open,
practice.
yeah.
I'm not finna hide.
We had to. I forgot. They came, and I think we denied it, and the people couldn't identify him, so we were okay.
Oh, he's one of your friends.
Yes.
We couldn't identify the shaft, sir.
Because you know,
Couldn't tell you if
like,
it was circumcised or not.
little white
I don't know what
boys
kind of
playing
hair
in
it
the,
was.
in the hockey thing. So they couldn't
Bulbous
figure
balls.
out
We were all
which
white.
ones
Yes, we were all
were.
white.
See?
They
Because
were
y'all look
bulbous.
alike.
There was a
Bulbous.
Latino guy.
He was Latino? Uh-oh.
Last name was Suarez.
Oh.
I don't even know why you looked at me like that.
Yeah, you already know he's Chico. Last name ends in a Z.
Ay.
So
Suarez.
that's my.
Public urination
That's my
story.
masturbation
Yeah.
story.
Except that time with the friendlies.
I'm sure I've peed in public. Like,
I peed
in
once.
public all the time. Technically.
no, that's not what I mean.
This one time, I was in
Like
Hong
out and
Kong,
about.
and it was really dark. and there really wasn't any. It was all like homes and stuff. And yeah, I couldn't find. There wasn't any public. No gas stations, nothing that I passed by. So I try to pick like the darkest house. And I peed, but it was like off their hill, in Puerto Rico. But yeah,
Just like runs down.
what can I do?
Yeah, like in
I couldn't
bushes
really
or
aim
something.
into like the beer can, not beer can bottle that I had.
Okay, so
It's
I
not-
saw that
So I'm like, instead of trying, I'm just
watching.
gonna
What
squat.
was it like?
You have an accessory for the aim.
Hang on.
Yeah, I
What
need
was
a
that
funnel.
guy? Flavor Flav. Like Flavor Flav
Penis.
and the girls that wanted to be on like so on the Flavor Flav show. What was that show called? Something
Flavor of Love.
Flavor.
Oh, gross.
That was that shit. Flavor Flav.
Oh my god! But anyway, one of the girls on that show,
A lot of them
like
did porn.
reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. So there's one girl, they were on a bus going somewhere, and she's like, I had to pee. Anyway, she squat, they were on a bus, like a moving bus, and she's in the middle, and she squats, and she pees into a 20-ounce, like an empty 20-ounce bottle, plastic bottle, and I was so impressed.
Wow.
I was like, she's
done this before.
She's done, obviously. So I am not kidding you. For like a week, I practiced in the shower, and I could not do it.
You used to
You're
take a bottle
practicing
with
for
you
the
in the
Olympics?
shower?
Yes, I kept a bottle, and I was like, I'm gonna
You ain't
learn
got no
this.
control over the thing.
Well, it's impressive if like because
It's
that
like a
does not
visual
happen.
thing. Like I couldn't get it where it needed to be, so it just did not go
just
in the bottle.
case, she was
But that's
ever
exactly. I was
on
like,
the dark road
that's a
in Puerto
good
Rico.
skill to have.
Yeah,
Maybe
Sure
she
was.
inserted it inside of her.
but I did have baby wipes, so that was.
Did you ever think of that?
I did not. But
That what?
she like wore a skirt. You couldn't tell. Like you couldn't.
you
see.
couldn't tell if she
like
did.
So
squatted
maybe
over
she
the-
had a.
She probably
Dingling?
put it. No, maybe she put it inside her. Put it against.
You can't put it inside.
Not to pee.
Not
though.
inside you. You could press it up against you enough that it'll go in there.
You apparently don't have a vagina. And I've never tried to.
Anyway, after like a week, I gave up because I was like, I'm just never gonna get this.
All right,
Ayo.
well, look. Here's a hypothesis we could test. Go ahead and put it up. Y'all both do it. Put it up next to yours and go do it. Probably be different than trying to get it in there. You can't get it in there, obviously.
Get it in
Well,
there. How do
even if
think
you put
girls
it up
pee?
against.
I know how you pee.
No,
I
no,
see
no,
where
he
it came
means-
out of.
He means into the bottle.
Yeah.
Like just putting it up against
Up
to where
against
we
it.
pee instead of trying to get it in.
And I bet you will yield a better result.
We might yield a better result. We
You-
still gonna get pee down our leg.
Yeah, for sure. Well, listen.
No, we don't. Do you
not
get
worth
pee
it.
down your leg?
They obviously not gonna mind if you already tried it out for like a week or so after.
She was
I
in the
was in the
shower.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you to do it out in public or do it in your house or do it in front of your kid or do it in your living
I
room
thought you
or
said
your
you
kitchen.
should try it right now.
No way. What kind of freak show you think this is?
You just did.
No way. That's your hearing.
I'm gonna re.
You're too close.
You're gonna-
Your
So
hearing's
if you
horrible.
see a 20-ounce like Coke bottle in the shower,
You've been practicing.
that's because I've been
outta
practicing.
I think I could do that pretty easily.
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you for rubbing it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But that was a skill I could not learn in the allotted time.
Girl, I will tell you something. Since I have been years go by, I could pee.
you've
I could
gotten
hold my
better with
pee
your aim?
forever. But when I have to go pee, I have to go pee.
Yeah. No, I used to I used to be able to hold it, but I'm so
Oh
sad.
yeah,
I'm like,
I'd be
where's
working
the bathroom?
12, 14
Like,
hours, and now, but it'll hit me out of nowhere. I'm like, bye.
I'll be like, oh, my
back.
kidneys hurt. I gotta go. No, like I had to, because I would not go to the bathroom in public places. I don't like
could
it
hold
either.
it, but
But
yeah.
like when I was pregnant, and it was like I literally had to pee before we left the house, and as soon as we got to wherever we were going, I had to find the bathroom. That baby. Anyway,
that
All the
baby
time.
don't
all the
let
time.
me-
That's all I did. Like when we went to, where did we go? That we got the caricature
You
drawing.
should
Oh,
just
Universal.
cathetered yourself. Just
Jeez. That's all we did was go to bathrooms around Universal because I couldn't ride none of the rides.
oh.
So I just walked from one
Which
bathroom to the
bathroom was
next.
the best? Yeah.
The one with no line.
Oh.
But yeah. So now that I like had enough time having to like get over going to the bathroom in public places. Now I just do it and I don't care. Oh, and like porta potties, I would never use a never.
Oh, I've used
You gotta go in them as soon as
but
they
I've
clean them
never
in the
sat
morning.
in. I have had pee dribble down my leg.
Oh yeah, because you can't make
My
contact
own.
in those things. I don't even want to touch the doors. Like, and what was it?
I always
like
have hand
I think we
sanitizer.
were at, I don't know if it was like Gasparilla Music Festival or something, but it was like every one of them I opened, the smell was so bad, it about knocked me over. And then one or two of them I opened, there were people in there. And I'm like, don't you guys lock these?
Yeah.
And the one lady was
We're
like,
waiting on you.
she said, I don't close it because I leave it open a little bit to let them air
let
out
the
because she
smell out,
couldn't handle the smell. And I was like, oh, Jesus.
Well, apparently
That
you don't
makes
squat
sense.
because I squat and ain't nobody checking it out. I'd rather hold my breath.
Yeah, now it's like a last resort, but I had to really get over that not wanting to use the bathroom. 'Cause
Yeah, you learned at Bonnaroo you had to go as soon as they cleaned them in the morning. If you had to take a shit, you went.
I'm
First
talking
thing in
about
the morning.
peeing. We're talking about
Yeah,
pooping.
that doesn't matter.
Take it to a whole,
Yeah, this escalated.
Talk
It's a
about
whole,
poop.
Well, that's a whole
Awful there.
level that doesn't matter. I could
When you gotta poop, you gotta poop.
drop
huh?
trout and piss anywhere
Well, yeah, lucky.
with accuracy.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Then you can aim with your wiener.
Her magical flesh tone wands.
Oh my god.
Perfectly shaped for a.
Wait. You better stop talking about my thing like that. A little gross. So perfectly shit.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about
You a
yours.
liar.
Come on, men's. You
Yeah,
guys were
right.
In
talking
general.
Yeah, I know.
About,
Me and
Vertical.
I know.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Mm.
You're another bad pooper.
I could poop about 5 times before
Yeah.
noon.
Good grief! He wakes up in the middle of the
I could do
night,
the
not
same
to
thing.
pee, but to
I'll wake up to
He's
poop.
just like a baby.
I can poop in the
Even
morning.
my baby don't do that.
I'll poop in the morning. I'll brush my teeth, and I'll think I gotta drop a little bit more. I'll take a full-fledged whole other poop, back to back. Yeah. And it'll be over the water level too. You ever seen the movie Dogma?
Yeah.
You remember the poop monster
Oh,
that comes out the toilet with like Selma Hayek when she was dancing in the club, and they're like, and he
I've
comes out
seen
the
the movie,
bathroom.
but I don't remember
Yeah,
any of
it's a
that.
long time ago I saw it.
Oh, if you pull it up, you'll see it. But yeah, that's
Selma Hayek poop dancing dogma.
well, she's just happened to be in it. That's when they run into her, Chris Rock and the girl and Jay and Silent Bob.
I don't know.
You can look. You can say Dogma, poop monster. I bet you. But by the time you hit P.O., poop will come up. Look, poop monster, poop demon. I told you. Duh.
The shit demon.
The shit demon.
Wait, what's the rise and the fall? That one's shorter by like 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
That's when he comes out right there.
Hang on. Here we go.
There it is. That's
Oh
how
my
mine
God.
is right there. Come on.
Gross!
I'm like, damn, I need to spray this
It
Febreze.
better not be like that.
Disgusting.
stripping
Well, you remember why I left,
Okay.
right?
because you were tired
I don't
of
think
doing
this
all
is
the
part of
work
it, is it?
and none of the credit.
Yeah, he comes out of that big thing.
Being amused and right for myself. I gave my 2 weeks notice, got a body, $50, and got sent out into the world to make my fortune.
So what happened?
Writer's block. Can you believe it? Me, amused for God's sake. I can inspire anyone I meet and give out 1,000,009 ideas a second, but I can't keep any for myself. Her quirky sense of humor.
Whose?
God's.
You're saying God's a woman?
Was there ever a doubt in your mind?
He's always referred to as him.
Well, that's not how I wrote. But one of the drawbacks to being intangible is that you have no say in the editorial process. The people that held the pens added their own perspective, and all the pen holders were men.
Mr. Poop Monster.
So
Oh, he's
she
coming, though.
became a he. Doesn't stop with God either. The whole book's gender biased. A woman's responsible for original sin. A woman
Duh.
cuts Samson's squaff of power. A woman asks for the head of John the Baptist. Read that book again sometime. Women are painted as bigger antagonists than the Egyptians and Romans combined. It stinks.
There it is.
Oh, it's the last sign.
Hold that was the poop monster.
That's it. That's disgusting.
He comes out and he like shoots balls of poo.
Ew. Does it land on Samurai?
It better not.
I know, right?
It could.
How come they don't have that as a power up in Super Mario?
Hey,
how about dinner?
I was about to say we didn't even talk about the dinner sandwich.
Yeah, I know. Now that I'm trying to stretch my stomach out.
Don't do it. Be careful.
Make it space.
You don't got
I need some more water.
Things, right? All right, cool.
So tonight's dinner was.
Or not.
Oh, dude.
You guys are I think you do this every time.
I did it once here.
That was not me.
So tonight's dinner came, not courtesy of, I mean, we had to pay for it, but came from the delicious kitchen of Wawa.
Thanks, Chris.
It was our,
thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ben.
The official celebration of fall. It was the turkey or the Wawa gobbler, which is basically Thanksgiving on a roll.
It was heaven.
With the moist maker.
Yeah.
There's that word.
I just needed mine to be drenched in gravy.
To make it moist.
Yeah, to make it moist.
She one of the people who don't like the word moist.
She don't like the word moist.
That's the gayest thing ever.
Not you, her.
I don't either. He said,
But
you don't
you
remember
said
he
it.
used to say, I know.
Gayest thing ever.
But anyway, yeah, so those things are the bomb.
Uh-huh.
And if you have a Wawa near you, if you're in
Highly
Pennsylvania
definitely check it out.
or Maryland, Virginia, now Florida,
I'll
Jersey.
get next time double meat, double stuffing.
Oh, no, I don't know
extra
how it would
gravy.
fit in there,
You just
man.
have to get 2 of them.
No way.
You only ate half of it.
Too
Yeah,
much
you only
bread.
ate half.
Yeah, because I ate a bunch of food when we went to the house. Duh.
So
You
I
was
ate
there.
that same amount of food, and
No,
your
you
plate still
didn't.
had
No,
food
you
on
But
it.
didn't.
you are
No,
a
you
freak of
didn't.
nature.
Oh,
With
you
what
did
you
that.
eat.
She,
What-
ain't eat. She barely ate anything at all.
Oh my gosh, my plate was clean. Yours was not.
I
I
know.
had 2 different kinds of rice and beans,
Ate one of them.
stuffed potato.
Barely ate that.
I did because I think that was one of the reheated items. And I told you I didn't want.
She don't eat reheated food, but she eat a lot of reheated food in my eyes. Yeah. It gets
No,
hot.
like it only gets microwaved once.
Yeah.
No.
So those sandwiches were the bomb.
Sandwiches
diggity.
were so good. So good.
So it's so go check out the Wawa Gobbler.
Yes, it was delicious.
It's a great name.
Take pictures. Check out our Instagram feed. I did a video of the unraveling, or not the
The
unraveling.
unveiling. The unveiling.
The unwrapping of the sandwich.
It's the one with the white bread.
Yeah, not the
dookie looking one.
yeah
The poo.
the dookie looking one.
It just looked like it had been dropped and so rolled around in
Roll in what? Sawdust?
sawdust.
It wasn't multigrain.
What happened?
We're talking about your sandwich.
My
The
because
bread,
it was
the
wheat.
the wheat. Wheat.
Whole wheat. Whole wheat.
Oh goodness.
Like how you say cool whip.
Cool. Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, is that's the guy that
What
we
you guys
donated?
did today?
Yeah. What happened?
So,
Well, yeah. So you guys
What we
did
did
something cool today.
Oh yeah, so we made goodie bags of toiletries, and Lisa got some people to donate some cash, so she basically bought out the dollar store.
Yeah, we made it rain in the dollar store, kid. Looking like Mayweather
but
in
let
the
me tell you,
dollar
everyone
store.
else made it rain in there too. It was. Did I show you that picture?
Uh-uh.
I wonder if I should send it to you so you can post it. This is what the dollar store looked like in the toothbrush section.
Yeah, buying all sorts of like
should definitely post it.
deodorants, batteries.
You think you're helping
combs.
people
Oh my
over
gosh,
there?
it looks like it got
they're gonna
looted.
take those
Yeah,
toothbrushes and
that's
file
why
them down and use them as
I
shanks.
took
That's
that
survival.
one thing
You
of
think it's bullshit.
toothbrushes. And Nancy wiped out the rest of that one.
So we got all stuff. Plus, one of my neighbors, Heather, donate or gave me a bunch of her toiletries from like her, I guess, traveling and staying in hotels and whatnot, like travel size stuff. And I've been collecting stuff, and that was in our guest room. So we baggied it all up, and sent it to my neighbor's house. We had like 3 boxes of stuff.
We should put some patches in there.
Oh, I said
It's
that.
a little bit of advertisement.
Free advertisement. If worst comes to worst, they could at least use a bumper sticker or some type of adhesive tape or something.
I didn't say bumper stickers.
No,
I didn't say bumper
patches,
stickers.
Well, those are cheaper than these, ain't it?
Yeah, but we only have a limited amount of those.
This is a limited edition.
I'm just trying to.
We got our shipment of patches in.
So yeah, I left it over at the neighbor's house, and they're gonna be sending it to Puerto Rico.
Nice.
So hopefully, I mean, we did what we could. So hopefully we'll be able to get it to some folks.
With,
yeah, and this is just a picture of what people had donated yesterday in the neighborhood. Bottled water.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yeah, they did. They set it up while we had our community yard sale.
Oh.
So it'd been good for people who didn't sell their stuff just to drop it off
It'd be nice
True.
to see that people get it.
True. I know that's what my cousin Myra said. She's like, I'm kind of skeptical of those places.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope not.
What happened?
Some people don't believe, like that those like they don't get. It's kind of like, but I think it's not like a charity where I'm giving you cash.
Right.
And so not all of it's going to. Hopefully nobody's like skimming the products.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, who's gonna
I
be
hope
taking
not.
like Hilton shampoos or something?
Dollar store,
Paris
Dollar store
Hilton.
toothbrushes.
Paris Hilton, she's trying to protect her brand.
Oh, gee.
Oh, it can't be donated. It can't be. Oh, you're at it. Okay. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't even know she still had stuff.
Well, it's her legacy or whatever.
I think if we didn't talk about this when we talked about the Irma podcast, the Hurricane Irma, but I think the greatest hurricane video ever came from Katrina, and it was after Katrina.
What video?
It was during the one of the big fundraisers when Mike Myers was on camera with Kanye West.
Oh, was it when Kanye said something like Bush hates black people?
Yeah, bring up the video.
Bring up the video.
I don't know if I watched.
I didn't know he was on there with Mike Myers.
Yeah. Oh, you got to see Mike Myers' face.
I vaguely remember.
He gets this look on his face like, "Holy shit, what just happened?"
This one left.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, Mike Myers tells on.
I can see his face a little there.
Do the one below it, because one of them only cuts off some of it.
I will kill you in your sleep.
That shit was funny.
With the breach of 3 levees protecting New Orleans, the landscape of the city has changed dramatically, tragically, and perhaps irreversibly.
Do it here the first
There's
time.
now over 25 feet of water where there was once city streets and thriving neighborhoods.
They portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know it's been 5 days because most of the people are black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest
He's
amount
like,
I
stick
can
to
give.
the script,
and
asshole.
just to imagine if I was
though,
down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the the poor.
It's like I'm Canadian.
The black people, the less well off, as
We
slow
don't deal
as
with
possible.
hurricanes.
I mean, this is Red Cross
Or
is doing
Kanye
everything
West.
they can.
Yeah.
We already realize
We deal with
a lot
Justin
of the people
Bieber.
that could help are at
He's
war
like this,
right
he's
now,
like-
fighting
the people are
another way,
telling
and
them,
they've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
Wow.
Nice.
Subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Oh my god.
In the past,
Is that Chris Tucker?
people have been stepping up to do all they
I
can
don't
to
think
help
I've ever even
people
watched it
in
past
New
that last
Orleans
part.
and all over. Please do what you can.
Everybody was.
Trucks,
But then he like try to pick up.
do what you can.
Yeah, they had to change
and
it.
help one another.
They were like, get them off the
save
camera.
lives.
Excuse me, Mr. West.
And we all are one.
people in meet us.
It looks like Mike Myers agreed, though. He didn't
disagree.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy.
Oh my God.
It's because he's a Republican.
You never seen that, Lisa?
I did see this.
I've never seen it.
Oh my God.
He sounded
That is-
straight up like on something, and like he was gonna have an anxiety attack. He was like,
he was definitely like upset. Like he was definitely
just
upset.
the line before it too, when he said that they've given permission to shoot, and like Mike Myers looked over at him like, he's like, I gotta talk now. And then the next
That poor
line,
man.
just absolutely floored him.
Kanye West apologizes to George Bush. Anyways, we don't have to watch him.
No, yeah.
That guy.
Dave Chappelle describes his first encounter. No, we're good.
As we go on the looking at all the YouTube articles alongside the videos we share.
Oh my gosh, I'd do anything for George Bush instead of.
Since we're already on the
I don't know.
topic
I
of
don't really
presidents.
keep up with presidents when they're like no longer in office. Like I don't know what Obama's doing right now. I don't care. That man did his job, and he is like no longer active president, and he is free to live his life. Like I do not pay attention to what he's doing. And the same thing with Bush. But I do remember them mentioning like after his presidency that he spent a lot of time in Africa, like helping out, some of the poorer countries in Africa. And I'm like, I bet you he feels guilty for all the horse shit he put Americans through. And he was just like, I'm gonna just go help the Africans. Maybe I can still get into heaven.
Good luck.
So
I hope he does.
Facebook.com/dinnerwithschmucks for these videos. Speaking of the current fucktard in office.
Hey, his approval rating's up to 40%.
Up?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Up to 40%.
So the administrator, just breaking just now here.
Because every time he picks fights with someone, like it seems to almost help because all the like
Well, there's an
idiots.
upside
Because they just want a war.
Well,
Everyone wants a war. But anyway, at 8:30 p.m. here on Sunday, the 24th
Is he on
of
Twitter?
September, the administration has unveiled new travel restrictions on certain foreigners from Chad, Iran, Libya, North Korea, Somalia, Syria, and Venezuela. Oh, Venezuela and Yemen as replacements to central portion of the controversial travel ban signed earlier this year. Chad, North Korea, and Venezuela are the new countries on the list.
Venezuela?
Venezuela.
I'm trying to think. And there's like a lot of protesting and stuff going on in Venezuela. And I can never keep my story straight in these countries. And I feel terrible. I feel like I should know what's going on. But I know that whoever is like the president of Venezuela has not spoken positively of Trump. He's called him out before. Like
because everyone else is speaking very positively.
No, but I'm saying like a lot of people aren't saying anything.
True. A lot of other countries are just.
Yeah. I'm like especially this whole like
watching.
the whole like UN thing. I'm like, isn't this like where all like the presidents and leaders get together? Like, which of you brought your balls with you to like say something and be like, you're an idiot. Like, have a seat. Take 2 seats. Idiot. Anyway.
So, and this weekend has been a big weekend with this guy in the news too.
What guy?
Trump.
Oh, you're still talking about him.
Sorry, I don't watch the news. I haven't been on Facebook because I didn't want to see anything that had to do with Puerto Rico and have bad things there. So of course, no one's putting up pictures or things about the people that are okay. I think we know what a Category 4 hurricane can do, or would do. I just wish that they would do a little more of the positive things and what we're gonna do or be doing because of the hurricane. So I'm just glad that you put that idea together, Jaji, and that we put.
Oh, well, I didn't. I mean, it wasn't my thinking. It was.
No, but you said, "Hey, you and you come here."
So at another pointless campaign rally on Friday night, I think
what
it
was.
was.
This idiot campaigning about?
Well, this was for some guy in I don't know, Alabama, some backward state.
Excellent.
Anyway, he decided to go after Colin Kaepernick and NFL owners instead of talking about floods in Puerto Rico, earthquake aftershocks in Mexico. Nope. Decided to go after the NFL owners, which all stems back to them on more than one occasion not letting him join their little club of owners. So he's still butthurt over that, in my opinion.
He wasn't allowed to buy a team.
He can't buy a team.
Yeah.
So he
well, that's the whole reason.
Because he's the president?
Well, no. This is the whole reason he got into the USFL, and then when they weren't gonna decide to merge, he decided, okay, we're just gonna go head to head against the NFL. They tried to move the league into the fall, and that's where the lawsuit came into play. That was the first time, and I believe he tried it at least a few more times. He's been blackballed out of baseball too.
Oh, good.
So at least they have standards.
But now today the big thing is all the players even starting in the games that were shown. The game from London this morning, kneeling on the sideline. The Steelers didn't come out of the locker room for the national anthem. So now all Steeler fans are all...
But I mean, it speaks volume, especially for the teams that were playing in London, because it's like an international audience. Like, it's one thing to make your, have a position on this issue. And it's like we're in a bubble if only like Americans are seeing it. But they were like in England, and they're like, you know what? This guy's a schmo, and I'm not afraid to be outside of my country and like say something, or at least...
he's a schmuck.
He's a schmuck.
A schmo. You're never going to get that name through.
You know what?
So, but yeah, especially the Steelers, and I think there was one other team that just refused.
The Steelers had one guy come out because he was a Ranger or something.
Oh, yeah. And then there was another team that didn't come out at all. So now that's all everyone's going to cry about. And the NFL's doing a bad job, and the NFL's ratings are going to go in the toilet.
Oh, people are like, if you don't respect our country, then I'm not going to watch your games anymore. I'm like,
yeah, right.
Okay.
Right. You're getting next week only.
It's so dumb. You give a person an option to do something, and then when they do it, then you want to penalize them.
And everyone who's like, if you don't like stand for the national anthem, you're disrespectful to the military. And I'm like, you understand that people who fight in the military, number one, it's voluntary.
Yeah. And
that's what they choose to do. And I'm not saying that it's good, bad, or indifferent, but it's a choice that they made. And number two, the choice that they made is to defend people's right to have an opinion.
And to protest.
And to exercise those rights. So it's like, just because you don't agree with it, you can't say that just like... automatically if something somebody does, you don't agree with that, it automatically makes it bad. It doesn't make it bad, it just makes it different. And it can be different because we're in a country that allows that promotes that, and that we have a military that supports that. It's like, it just drives me nuts. I feel like I'm surrounded by idiots.
And he grinds my gears.
Peter Griffin.
That's your friend.
That's from Family Guy.
I know.
No, okay. Whatever.
Don't you whatever me.
She got hit with the whatever, baby.
I got your whatever. I'll put that in my pocket. Save it for later.
Into the file.
You had Elisa's story.
Oh, I'm dying to hear this story about him hurting your feelings.
Oh, yeah, but he had a right. He kind of, I get it.
So, wait, so you're saying that you overreacted about something?
No, I'll tell you. No, I didn't overreact. So what had happened was...
That could never happen.
Yeah. Was it? That wasn't this morning.
No.
When was it?
You talking about when we was watching TV?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were watching American Horror Story.
Okay, let me tell a story.
Go for it.
Are you guys
I'm just going to step in when maybe it's not going that way.
I'll give you the allotted time to do your thing. Okay, so...
I feel like I need to get comfortable.
No.
Yeah, you kind of do.
You guys seen the show American Horror Story? Any
okay.
I've seen a couple episodes of the first season. That's it.
Got them out there. Relax. I got this. We're watching the Hotel season.
Okay.
Is that the newest one?
It's the latest one that's on, the last one that's on Netflix.
Okay, so last season.
No,
the new season just started.
Yeah, but I
the
think
7, and we haven't had 6. We don't have 6 on Netflix. Boy.
Oh, so it's 2 seasons ago?
Anyway,
because of Cole. Anyway,
but it's a season neither of us have watched, so it's kind
of
irrelevant.
Okay, go ahead.
This is for our listeners.
You guys don't care.
Anywho, we're watching it, right? And
You're
we're
losing
always
me.
touchy-feely when we're next to each other and we lay in bed. You know, she'll rub on my male member at times or whatever while we're watching TV. And we're being,
Really,
Wow.
During American Horror
But
Story?
wait, I wanna tell you, but let me
during
tell you
anything,
time-
during anything,
member.
just like laying down, watching
We
TV.
could be watching
Whatever.
anything exactly.
We watch
She just
basketball.
she like to touch. She likes to touch my stuff. Anyway,
Member.
I kept it clean. No, wait, hold on, wait. So you know, I you know, and I don't mind. You know, obviously, but this particular season is very homosexual orientated. Orientated. You know what I'm saying? Like oriented. And there's a lot of like guy scenes and guys like kissing on each other and passionate and shit, and then she's like touching on my wiener. I'm like, yo, this is gross. Stop.
But hold on.
Fuck.
Let me
like,
tell you.
I try to be cool about it and like move away here and there, but then one time she was on it.
No,
Okay, so
hold
what-
on. Let
okay.
me tell my story from my side. It was wasn't my story.
Wait, is that the end of the story? That she was touching on your junk and you didn't want her touching on your junk
No,
because
because
there were
it's just like
guys
there's
making
fucking
out?
guys on the screen like going at it like they're about to pound each other in the rear, and
no,
she's
they
touching
weren't.
my
They were just
wiener. And I
passionate.
can't get hard and then I feel like gross.
I did it for like 5 minutes, and he didn't. He did not touch it. That's I kept.
Shit, like, you know,
I kept playing with it, trying to get it, but it took like 5 minutes for you to be like, "Yo, it doesn't work like that."
it don't work that way. But you see the shit ain't going.
I can't watch it.
You do about a pound.
Damn, I've been doing it for like 5 minutes. You couldn't tell me to like stop.
Like 4.5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You do about to pound each other in the rear, man. I'm like, man.
But I'm like, I get it, but I had to like get up and
Well, see,
sit
no,
another
okay,
way.
see, but I don't get it. So, okay, like you.
But I think another thing was because I wasn't even paying attention to the actual episode. I think I just had so much on my mind and lack of sleep that
Obviously,
I'm like,
wiener.
yeah. That maybe I was distracting myself. It had nothing to do with the show. Like afterwards, I was mad that he yelled at me. And after so many minutes, like if
It was
he would've
hardly a
just
yell.
said
It was hardly a yell. She's over yet then.
babe, it doesn't work.
It was more like a.
He's like, there's dudes on the TV.
Dudes on the TV, man. Shit don't work that way, man.
So you're saying like you could not.
No.
No.
No,
Just
he couldn't.
listen,
I was-
you have
he
to think
wasn't.
about it. You have to think. It's not like something that's like something that's hard to fathom. Like people watch porn because it gets them excited. Why would something that doesn't excite them deter them from getting excited? And that's what it does. That shit does nothing for me. You obviously tell there's not a piece of me that likes wiener. So if that's being portrayed on the screen,
but there were no
why
wieners.
it doesn't matter.
But it wasn't like she was touching you with a wiener. What are you supposed
With
to
a
say?
wang.
Anything. Wiener's so juvenile.
A wang.
I try to keep it clean. But I don't.
We're not keeping it.
These guys were very like into each other.
This
man.
episode
Like, they were-
started with a
I
masturbation.
think we were talking about love. They weren't even.
No.
It doesn't matter, babe. Don't worry. You don't have nothing. I just didn't get like you could have said, "Hey, not now."
But what I'm saying is like I get that like not like watching like even say like let's just say it was gay porn. Like if you're watching gay porn, like if you were in some kind of situation, let me finish.
Okay.
That even if she's touching you,
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't.
you can't close your eyes
No, why would I close my eyes? I'm watching TV. Like,
because she obviously has something else on her
no, we
mind.
could turn it off, but that's gross. Like, no way. This doesn't do nothing for me. You want this shit and you see it ain't working, motherfucker, turn the TV off and do something else. You know this is never the case because you get it all the motherfucking time.
I swear when I did, yes,
never have an
exactly,
issue with
but
that.
I didn't put two and two
And
together.
never-
I swear I didn't.
obviously.
Yeah, I was playing.
Obvious.
I only had like 3
You go
hours
from 6
of
to
sleep
midnight
for
real fast, dog. You
the
ain't
last
hard.
3.
But you got two dudes getting ready to pound each other, dog. That's gonna be that bitch stuck on sleep mode.
It's on airplane mode.
That bitch on airplane mode. That bitch on snooze.
Do not disturb.
Shit.
From 10 to 7.
That's a good red.
You're right. It was probably the only time I've ever reached your number and it not. You're right.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I kept playing with
Remember?
it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
Remember wiener.
She was fascinated.
Yeah.
Like,
Just say cock.
Cock and his balls. His balls.
Your cock and balls.
Rundle.
You're bulbous.
Every
My
once in a while, I
bulbous.
rubbed his bulbous
Your bulbous
balls.
scrotum.
I was just doing like that thing that people do with their
Yes,
hands.
yes,
The whole
that's-
general
yeah,
taint
you know
area.
what? Maybe that's exactly what I was trying to do. Who knows? My anxiety, baby, was my fidget spinner.
My balls are her fidget spinner.
Oh my
Coming soon to Adam and Eve.
Pocket balls.
Pocket balls.
Get your
Silicone.
6 free pornos with it.
Oh man. So
Oh,
yeah.
you know
Always
what?
the
I still
same
have my
6 ones.
porn that I haven't. I hope.
Oh,
I'll
from
still
Porn
take
and
the
Taco Night. But you didn't take the tacos.
Well, it wasn't gonna fit. You know, like. Sorry. No, I can't remember what happened, but I
You
couldn't
left the
find-
tacos here. I think we.
I had to leave the tacos. I didn't have
they're
space.
in
They may
the-
still be in the pantry.
Well, we should have
Oh,
tacos.
there we go. Next.
Porn and Taco Night.
Oh, porn. I'll do
You want to watch porn as a group?
We should do Porn and Taco
We're
Night in
watching
college.
True Blood. True Blood. That's like slight porn, but
I've
story.
never seen it.
Oh, it's good. It's still. I hope that box didn't get wet, but if it did, it'll be alright.
It's on. Well, we have HBO now anyway.
There's True Blood on there.
And it's on. I think it's on Amazon
You
too.
have it on Blu-ray.
I don't know. The only thing I watch on Amazon is Unsolved Mysteries.
You know what? That's a funny
All
one.
the time. Yeah, she does.
Like to go to sleep. I don't know why. And then I have
To
these
go to
wacky
Exactly.
dreams.
Then she has.
The John Walsh ones, the old ones,
She has
right?
bozo dreams.
Yeah, I have like way crazy
She wakes up.
dreams.
Why did I have these crazy dreams? Because you're watching weird shit before you go to bed. Unsolved murder shows.
It's not always a murder show.
Always a murder.
Not necessarily.
Okay,
like
sometimes
this.
it's a sexual crime.
That too.
I love Snapped.
I saw a good documentary about recently too. It was like 2007 or something back in Cleveland.
10 years ago?
Yeah, black dude.
Is it called How I Made a Murderer?
No.
That's to make making a murderer.
I was thinking of How I Met Your
it's
Mother.
called. It's on Netflix. It's called Inside the Mind of a Serial Killer, but it has like 10 or
like
12
you've
different
probably
episodes.
watched that.
But the black dude on one of them is from Seattle, not Seattle, Cleveland, and this nigga killed like motherfucking like so many motherfucking girls, and would fuck them and like leave them in his house. Like there was dead bodies all in his house and
Ooh, I might
underneath
have
his
to watch
house.
this.
And he would still lure girls
I
in
might have to
there.
watch that.
But once they're in there, they're screwed. But like
That's
it would
crazy.
stink all in
Literally.
the house. Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, garçon.
You want some water too?
Oh boy,
Gracias.
that's racist.
What's racist?
Saying gracias to her. No?
How is that racist?
I don't know.
No,
It's
it's cool.
I don't
You're
get
actually
you
the
sometimes.
minority right now.
I certainly am. I am the
You
minority
better
in my
get
own
used
house.
to that, boy.
Chicos.
I am the minority in my own house.
It's all good. Horace Burnett Jr., I know him.
See?
Oh,
Hey,
here we are on your
Horace.
Facebook page.
What's up, Playboy? Anyways, what's next on the agenda of topics?
Well, I think we went through our
Because we will not be watching porn as a group. I'm going to make an executive decision right now. We're not doing
and
it.
tacos.
Could be my
We can have
second
tacos. We can have tacos every day. I'm not watching porn
Not even soft porn?
as a group. No, because what's the point? Like soft porn is like, what's the point?
Wait,
Like,
so
they just watch
I
real
love
porn.
can
True
we
Blood.
do porn and taco night?
Oh, I think that
Of
is on the
course.
table. Yeah, I think
okay.
she just said not group.
Can you two do porn and taco night? I'm pointing to Lisa. All right. I'm just asking a question.
I honestly think if me and her watched porn together, it would be like a Beavis and Butthead.
Yes,
like, we
I
would
think
just be
that's-
like,
Oh,
That's why I
that's
was
for the
started-
clam cast.
That's exactly what I was thinking, like a podcast.
The clam cast.
like I think we would just be cracking jokes. Like there'd be nothing like sexual about it.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if you knew or not, but I think
that you did porn.
No, that's what I tell people, and they're like, "You look so familiar." It's so awesome.
Do you
to
watch
see that-
porn?
Yeah, it's. Some people are like, "No." Some people don't say nothing.
I'm
They're
like,
like,
well,
"I don't
that's
know."
it. That's the only thing it could be.
The
What
one that
else
does
could
say
it be?
anything, I'm like,
They're
well, obviously.
Wait, but you didn't finish what you were gonna say.
And
Damn.
then they ask you if you wanted a pizza?
No.
Try to get the scene going.
Oh, no, I can't remember. No, I can't remember what I was saying.
Or I guess you could be the pizza person.
You distracted her with pizza. She's like a Ninja Turtle.
We would do it with the Wawa gobbler. Like, can I get you a
porn.
gobbler?
And so
You watched porn with my brother?
Yeah, but we were really young, but it wasn't like real porn. I don't know.
Is it cartoon porn?
You've never heard us ever refer to, can you screw that nut on the bicycle?
No, but does this have anything to do with Peterbilt?
I think so.
Like,
The truck
like my brother
company?
and your brother used to say that all the time, and I never got it.
The truck company.
But
Did you say that
Peterbilt
nut was loose on that bicycle? Like the guy was in the
That
door.
sounds like a bad porn.
It was. It wasn't like real porn.
I guess you had to be there.
Yeah.
I kind of almost want to call him. That'll be another when he ever shows up again. Or should I call him and put it on speakerphone?
No way.
Who, my brother?
Yeah.
Go for it.
See if he answers.
Oh wait, we can actually put him right into the board.
Okay. How
do you do that?
Give me that white cable under there underneath that box.
I didn't hear you say please, not once.
Whoa.
Please.
He said now. Right, meow.
I wish I could three-way with my brother. Oh.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh, gross. Yeah, what a freca. I turned her out for real.
Hey, Andrew. Oh, are you sleeping?
Here.
Hey,
wait, plug him in. Hold on.
I have a question for you. We were talking about a story.
We're on How to Be a Millionaire, and we had a
Phone a
phone
friend.
Dog is fine.
Whose dog?
Yours.
Yeah, I wasn't calling you about Puppy.
You're on the
I left him
podcast.
like an hour and a half ago. He should be fine.
You're on the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, hey,
said
so
okay.
yeah, don't sound too excited.
Lisa had a question for you.
Yeah, we were talking about porns. And then I was trying to spit out the story with the, did you say that nut was loose on that bicycle? Or something like that? Tell me, say it how it
I can't
goes, 'cause
believe you
can't
watched porn with Lisa and Jay, and I know nothing of this.
You were lame back in the days, probably.
Yeah, where was I when this was going on?
Doing a book report or
you
something.
were like so much more mature.
So you're talking about the old '70s porn
Yes.
that
Yes,
your
tell-
brother and I had.
Yes.
Where did you
Tell the
guys get
story.
this porn?
Okay.
I'm telling Mom.
I don't know what you want. You want him to screw in that nut in that bicycle?
He came in with a wife beater. I want you to kind of say like she's never
No,
heard
he
us
didn't
say that
come in
before
a-
to each other.
He never came in a wife beater. He just it was so stupid. He had a wrench in his hand, and he's trying to
And he's naked?
tighten a nut, but he's just making noise. No.
There is a bicycle, but it looked
Well,
like it
yeah,
was
it's an
stationary.
exercise
Wasn't it
bike.
stationary?
Yeah, it's an exercise bike. And when he comes in, he's like, what does he say to her?
Maybe
You don't
this is
look
why I
like
have
you need
sex
to
with
lose
forever.
any weight.
Say what? What'd she say? Sorry.
When he walked in, he's like, you don't look like you need to lose any weight. I bet you like to have fun on that bicycle, huh?
Oh my god.
We need to find this.
But it's so funny, like he,
I think we
he
have
plumps
one in
his junk
possession
up.
of this. What's up?
He plumps his junk up and everything and pulls it out.
He uses like an actual
And all
pump.
that- anyway.
He didn't have a
Yeah.
fluffer off the side
I
of the
don't know
stage.
if I remember that. I don't remember.
Hey, so
He
what's
didn't need one.
what's the whole
Ew.
the whole Peterbilt thing you and Jay used to go back and forth?
Oh, jeez. Because the same guy was in a different movie.
So he's like Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Movies.
And he was a truck driver. So he stops and the Peterbilt. But he's looking at he apparently sees this woman that flashes him, and all he saw was the titty. So
Titties.
he ends up following her back, and she like does some goofy little striptease, and he's just like, some nice black lace you have, and all this stupid stuff.
This guy looks or
That
sounds
was
like he's
about it.
like
He
a.
couldn't take his belt off because it was a tough trucker's belt.
What's a
So he
trucker's
did it.
belt?
I don't know.
I don't like. You made it sound like. Well, of course he couldn't get it off. He was wearing a trucker's belt. Like I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Okay.
It's porn. You don't ask questions. You just watch.
You just go.
And then if the mood strikes you, you pull that little bastard out and you just with a little tugging.
Okay, I've heard enough.
Do you remember what the name of that,
Give it a little
porn
rocky
was?
action.
Do you remember what the name of that porn was? We can look it up on Pornhub.
No, I wish I did, but the guy's name was Craig Roberts.
Craig Roberts.
Never forget. Yeah.
That was a C or a K.
He's gonna be our dinner with schmucks.
Oh, spelled with a C.
All right.
Craig Roberts.
We gotta see.
Mr. Roberts.
Oh my God.
You could try Googling
Craig Robinson.
Yep, that's what she's doing.
I'm doing that right now.
Craig Roberts.
Videos.
I don't think it's a Welsh actor.
No, that's
It's a difficult. It's going to be a very difficult find.
Craig Roberts.
That's the video. I bet you'll find some in the video.
Adult entertainment.
Settle down. Hang on.
You see what it says, Paul Craig?
We'll find this porn.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I don't think.
Porn.
Well, good luck.
Okay, all right, thank
I'll
you.
see if I could find his picture. I'll send it to y'all.
But call us
Awesome.
after you wash your hands.
All right. Push send after.
Fuck it. Just put Craig Roberts porn.
All right.
Should I use some dial?
No, use the sugar scrub.
There is some oil in that.
Lots of oil.
There is some oil.
Wait. Renee Summers and Craig Roberts free vintage porn videos. 68.
Oh my goodness! I think we just hit the jackpot.
All right.
Wait,
All right, Andrew,
there's a
thank
ton
you.
of.
Whoa! That looks like him. That's him. Remember he had the mullet, and the mustache.
Yeah, the goofy bangs and he had a little bullshit mustache.
We found him on
As soon as they
X-Hamster.
popped him up, I don't recognize his pee-pee. It's very.
Well, it's inside, so you can't see it.
You can't really see
I don't
it.
remember those balls.
Bulbous. They're so bulbous.
If you go back, I looked like there was an entire page of this guy's videos.
Yeah, there is. You
Anyway,
can find one of them
there you go.
country scenes where he's talking about his
All right, yeah, Craig Roberts
Peterbilt.
videos, Tune Porn Classic.
Wow.
Oh, this
14
one.
videos.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch all 53 videos. With
No
53.
way. He's the dude.
We'll be
Look
here
at that
all night
depot
watching
right
this
there.
dude.
He looks like a serial killer.
All right, Andrew.
All right, Andrew, love you.
All right, guys, we're gonna watch porn. We're about to watch some porn, man.
Right.
Did I just say I'm not watching group porn? That was
And look
making
at you. You just got duped. You just got hosed.
She just called out herself. It probably would have taken me another day to be like, wait a
But
minute.
this is the podcast. This isn't taco night.
This is crazy.
And this is 70s porn.
And it's
Come
70s
on.
Wow, that's so
porn.
little. What the fuck is that, son?
But
I
do
used
we-
to beat it all the time when I was little to Marilyn Chambers.
Ew.
She
You
like
know
movies.
names
She
too.
kind of, yeah. Like, how do you know their names?
Because she was on she had a movie channel or Skinamax. She had no softcore porn.
That don't look soft corn right there.
That's
Well, I
not
know, but that's what they,
Soft
that's what they
It looks
showed
like
on
soft
those.
corn.
soft corn.
Soft corn.
All right.
Maybe that's it.
So there's your
Look
friend.
at this guy,
This
though.
one right here.
Wait.
Oh, you should
That's
look
probably
up
the
when
beginning. He's like, hey.
I wonder if they have the Peterbilt.
That's probably the scene. where
Craig
he's
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to
Look,
fix the-
just look up his name with Peterbilt.
Oh my god.
I love how they took Tube Porn, took the old YouTube logo.
Craig Air.
I think you should still put it.
Yes, it's already popped up.
That's what she said.
Go to videos. Why don't you go to videos?
'Cause they don't have porn on Google.
What?
Well, go to Bing then.
How to clean a radiator. Make sure you add porn in there still.
Peterbilt porn.
But Bing.
I don't know.
Bing,
Oh my god.
Bing has porn.
Bing has porn.
Bing.
Lisa knows the search engine to use to find the porn.
Yes,
Right
I do.
in the search engine.
Nice.
Oh my god. I'm done searching. We found him. Okay, 70s porn star.
All right, we're going to find the video.
I want, yeah.
And then
One day
we'll
we'll
have to
find
share
I
that
like
out
the
on
better with the
Twitter.
stationary, but
When we find it, we can share it out on Twitter.
Oh my god.
fine. She took all the fun away. It's not even
Who,
funny
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Abuela.
We were rolling. Man. It was just
Fuck, dude. Thanks a lot, dude.
I didn't mean to be the buzzkill.
You are
Total.
Buzz Killington.
Because I'm not like super enthused of searching 70s porn.
Why not, dude? You got lots of
It's
bush.
funny. Yeah, it's not.
yeah, it's not real.
It's not real.
It's not in HD.
It's not in HD.
It's not in 3D.
It might as well be like that Japanese porn that like blurs stuff because you can't see anything anyway.
You can't see no buttholes.
Yeah, everything's obscured.
Yeah, I'd like to not see buttholes.
Besides, I mean, if we want, we can get 4K for our living room now.
Unless it's bleached, then I'll look at a butthole.
I mean, our Craigslist is dead. Just text.
I wonder if that's why it's Craigslist.
What? Because of this guy.
Because remember, Craigslist was like to find hookups. It wasn't like now we have. Dang it! No, I really wanted to see the stationary bike one.
It's one of these scenes. It's got to be. There's just what you're getting clips of is like.
And I think he had like a helper.
You gotta see if you can recognize
he kind of had a helper too.
Are we entering a chat room?
Yeah, I mean, oh, shit.
Exactly why.
This party's getting. We're the mashed
Okay,
potatoes.
you got into like the real hardcore porn.
I'm looking up this guy.
I don't know. All I saw was some chick. 2 chicks banging each other.
How dare they?
It's like working for a Dream Mart.
Ew, Lisa and Craig is gross.
Granny Roberta.
Wow. There is. Okay.
All right.
Now we are just looking up current porn.
Yeah, now we're just.
I don't know how I lost.
Now we're just 4 freaky ass adults. I think we just
on her phone.
discovered
The
our
rest
new.
of us are all looking at the porn.
She's like, I'll find it.
Our weekly porn discussion. That could be a segment from now on.
Remember, we gotta try to figure out how to get our podcast up here.
What on porn sites?
Oh, look at that.
Remember?
Oh, that's right.
What?
Gosh, she's got a big ass.
You ready? They got it.
Yeah, that's one. Like, watch. Look, bang, bang, bang. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I saw. And you're like,
That's how you get pink eye right there.
That's how you get pink eye.
Peterbilt. Look at this. What the hell is that?
See, she.
Oh, you have got. We gotta tie his hands behind his back.
Go ahead. I'm cool with that too. So you can do whatever you want while we got this on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
now we
that's
got
much better.
it.
You touch my wiener now if you want to like that.
Ew.
Better than
Don't. You're not supposed to call it a wiener.
Or a member.
Or
Well,
remember.
2 guys and a girl. Look at your girl, Renee Summers.
That's your friend.
Taking on the 2 dudes.
Oh,
The
that's
Devil's Threesome.
No wonder.
She's got Ebony and Ivory right there.
Yeah.
Why are you still looking for porn?
Because I'm
Well, we were
trying to
looking
see
for
if we
Craig
can find
Roberts gay.
this Peterbilt situation.
He might be.
Type Peter after.
Peter?
Just Peter.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. Peter Bell.
Well, no videos came up with him and Peter, so.
Or him as like a exercise guy or a maintenance man.
Maintenance man.
Maybe if we look up bike.
Exercise bike. Yeah.
Wait, it came up?
No.
Oh. That was it. Wait, there it is.
Wait,
no,
I don't
wait.
think it's the same
No,
one.
no.
Oh, this one? Maybe this one. Go up.
No, I think that's just, it's just finding.
It's not that.
No, it's just
There.
bike business. What?
From the last season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Oh, Jesus.
when Mac finally comes out as gay, it's because he has a bike that has that. It's got the fist and the
He comes out as gay in the last season?
The last season that was on, yeah.
No way. That's funny.
All right, I've seen it enough.
You didn't want to watch the exercise bike?
No.
Oh, damn, girl.
No, I'm going to pass on that.
Do we need to create our own X-Hamster page to share our videos? Our porn recommendations of the week?
What? Freaks.
Who? Our porn recommendations
Yeah,
for
ours.
the week?
Well, we just had a bunch there.
I
Exercise
don't recommend
bike.
any of those porns. Number one, I never saw those porns. I was not in this crew. I was the odd man out. I don't know what I was doing, but I was not watching porn as a kid.
No, just kidding.
Ah, got
I was a snob.
Yeah, that's not, yeah,
Between that and about wieners on each other's shoulders or something that Andrew talked about there.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they put, like, their wieners on their shoulders? Like,
Oh, I don't
I
know.
said
Not on
wieners
my
again.
shoulder. It
No.
wasn't on my shoulder.
Oh.
Your brother and my brother were so weird. Like, they just did weird stuff that was, like, super, like,
gay.
but not gay. Like,
But not gay in the
That would
80s.
work, yeah.
yeah, like,
Or 90s,
yeah,
80s.
or like, one of them had like a doll, like a pet monster, and then they like.
Uh-oh. I don't know where this one's going.
You do not know where this one's going.
I said I don't want to know.
and they ripped off like the arm or the leg of it and pulled the stuffing out and then put their wiener in it.
Christ, that's what I
Yeah,
thought it was
no,
going.
but they weren't like just.
No,
Well,
were
wait, how
not.
about that one time Jay had like a thong and played basketball?
There's like pictures.
Yeah,
They would like borderline streak in the neighborhood. I don't get it.
Jay and I, growing up, we streaked a lot.
I did not streak.
But we did. We would knock on doors in Pennsylvania. And where there's a busy road, for butts hanging out. Yeah, I don't know why that was cool. Like, who started it? I think that's about when I started smoking. I tried to get him to smoke, and he's like, no.
I'll put my butt out there, but I'm not smoking
Yes,
weed.
I'm like, that's my excuse. What's your excuse? Good times.
Those were an odd bunch, those two.
So Craig Roberts.
Now
I'm never gonna forget that. Now I'm gonna.
No,
I don't
and we're
know
gonna be on
porn
a-
people.
We have to.
Well, I
you
know
have
like Ron
to-
Jeremy, and who else do I know that's like in porn, like famous like porn.
Jameson. or
Yeah.
something like that.
And now Craig Roberts. So there's 3.
Nina Hartley.
Oh yeah, she's like the godmother.
You know Nina.
How about the
you
one?
would know
Is that
Nina
the one that
Hartley.
had the most penises in her?
She was in Boogie Nights.
Oh.
She's kind of
Did
like
she-
older, but like real
Yeah.
like sweet, like
Maybe if I saw her, I might. But
like she's like
Bring her up.
like I don't want to say like grandmother.
Just bring her
no,
up.
how about that lady who broke the records, the world records?
That I
Most-
don't.
Most what?
Yeah, like
Cock
guys
swear?
got 30 seconds.
And then did she die?
She had she had lube in one hand, and I can't remember the. And then I was like, man, there's some dudes that are real assholes. I don't know. She was like at 800 and something, and they
No,
were
she's
like,
59. Good for her.
it's like
She's
you know,
only
she's trying to-
59. I thought she was older than that.
No thanks.
Enter here.
Oh, there she is.
See her.
Ew.
But she looks like so sweet. Like
She was
No,
at
she
the
doesn't.
Todd a couple years ago.
she was at the Todd.
Yeah.
What's
No.
the Todd?
You don't know the Todd.
You don't know the Todd?
Retard? No.
No, it's like on like Boulevard
That's for
in
you,
Florida.
Nancy.
Over by the
The
hood.
adult store.
No.
Right off the
hood.
highway. What the
not the
fuck?
hood.
That's kind of the hood.
It's like Boulevard
Right off
and,
the highway.
and
It's off of 75. Right off
I
75. Right
definitely
Florida.
don't
It's
know.
on on Fletcher in Nebraska.
I've been to adult
Fletcher,
stores, but I
Nebraska?
don't remember none.
Oh, this one's like world famous.
Right on
isn't
the
it?
corner. It's right on the corner.
yeah, well, I know on the corner, but I thought
Well,
it was
I
like
think I know where
Boulevard.
we're stopping that night.
Why?
November 4th. I don't know.
November
never
4th,
been
we're
there.
stopping there?
Well, we
Let's
can
do it.
All right.
Oh, yes. Bachelor, bachelorette, co-ed, party bus. I was like, why November 4th? And then
10 to 4.
10 to 4.
He's
What a
already complaining.
retard.
Hey,
Look,
we
she
can come
gives
back at 2.
lessons. Look, she gives lessons.
Nice.
Good for you, Nina. Good for you. So now I know 4 porn stars.
I like
these
those.
stockings.
That's
You just-
exactly what I was
you
just
just
about to
call
say.
her?
Isn't that funny? That's what we...
Does she bring her friend?
What is she doing? Like, that girl looks
which,
not
which
interested.
friend are you looking at? Because I don't see. I don't
302.
see. Not one of these girls is coming up at me. So I want to know which girl you're
How about
looking at.
lesson
Whichever one.
302? What's
Huh?
that?
Whichever one.
Whichever one.
I don't know. I don't have my glasses on.
Fix your life.
Look at number 302. That girl seems really uninterested with whatever she's doing.
Oh,
or
yeah,
hoo-ha.
yeah.
Oh, that is a girl. Well, you can't see that one.
Which one specifically
I don't
are
know.
you looking at?
296.
297. 297. Oh, look, that same chick's in a few of her videos.
Maybe they're like together.
304 and 302. The
Just
same
watch
girl.
one.
Oh yeah. What's below?
297.
Pick one.
What's below?
So I guess her name is Jay Taylor. Because that's the other name that's in all of them.
Nina Hartley fucks him big.
There you go.
Oh, is that a dude?
White boys usually.
That might be a
Oh,
dude.
yeah, big dick booty call. And a younger man, but he's got way too much hair.
Yeah, he looks like a girl.
The length, you mean?
He looks like a roadie from 1993.
He got one of those long, skinny wieners, I bet. That's why they got him on there.
Whatever. Okay.
You know, it's something that my boss used to say.
What?
You're like long and thin goes right in, but short and thick does the trick.
I said what?
She said long and thin.
No, I heard the first part. I couldn't hear you crunching to the last part.
Short and thick. It does the trick.
Oh,
And he also used to say to girls that would come in and say,
So now you know he was short and thick.
Yeah, anyways. So, yeah, he used to say
Or he
girls
was-
like tall guys, well, when I stand on my wallet, I'm tall.
Was he Jewish?
No, he's Italian.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Of course you do. Wait, he said something else that was funny.
The experience does matter. Oh, the next live show is not
Oh,
till
that's
next
what it was
month.
when girls would come in and say, I want 6 inches cut off of their hair. He's like, show me what your 6 inches are, because what your boyfriend tells you.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were going to share the link out to our website.
Oh shit. I
that
forgot.
was
You
so
can, yeah,
funny.
do it. You can do that on Twitter.
It was here? No, it wasn't here. Oh, I lost it.
You have to search more porn stuff to get it to come up in your top sites.
This isn't Donkey Punch?
What? Where do you see Donkey Punch?
I would like to see that. Top 10.
Top to fails,
That would be pretty funny.
We have to watch an ad first.
Top 10 worst Wheel of Fortune fail.
I don't have no sound.
Yeah, I've got it.
Corner curio cabinet.
One more time.
Cornucopia cabinet.
I beg your pudding.
Cornucopia cabinet.
And then the smug dude nailed it.
Corner curio cabinet.
Yeah, that's it.
He said the same thing.
No, he
Paul
said
looks like he's
porno.
been sucker punched by Pat Sajak.
It just didn't come out the way you intended it.
Wait.
N.
Oh, that's that's the South Park. What is it? That's the South Park.
Magic hand.
Magic wand.
Hand. Oh, I thought hand.
Good luck. Magic hand. Magic
Yeah.
band. Magic. Yan, sand, fan, can, jan, fan, wand, oh!
Wand.
He's super. He was like me. He said it twice. It's like, really? Not magic.
And looks so. Yeah, Andy.
Andy.
Sounded you right. That's why you fooled me with that one.
He's kicking rocks.
Number 7.
Living thing. Honeysuckle bees? No. What?
This is what I
Honeysuckle bush.
Honey bunches of oats. It's crispy, sweet, and flakes.
Hello?
Plus crunchy granola
You got another
clusters,
browser
plus
window open.
a
You got to pause this window. We're not affiliated with the Honey Bunches of Oats.
I don't know where that's coming from.
Where is that coming from? Is it on your Facebook page? No. What?
It's the Phantom ad.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't know where it's coming from.
It's gone now.
Oh, those are the 7 dwarves.
Opie.
Dopey, grumpy.
Okay, carefully go ahead.
Dopey, grumpy, doc, bashful, happy, sneaky, and sleepy.
Sneaky, yeah.
Jordan, it's your
What a bitch.
I would like to solve.
Well, please do it properly.
Oh.
Grumpy, doc, bashful, happy, sneezy, and sleepy.
Yeah. Yes, and just read it.
Gondola, ride through Venice.
Yeah.
What? How's that a fail?
Wait.
Let's check your geography knowledge.
Oh, where's Venice?
What country do you think we're sending you to?
Paris.
Oh.
Oh my god.
France.
Oh my god.
Do we still get it?
Why did she step in and say that? She doesn't know.
Well, you
that.
saw her. She was like,
Apparently
oh.
you know your husband well. Yeah, we're sending it to Italy.
Okay, yeah.
That's funny. A streetcar name design.
600.
C.
1C.
Naked Desire.
Yeah.
Not named.
You gonna say K?
600.
K.
I'm sorry, these people have the same as me. It's the second one that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna say that.
650.
M.
Yeah, there you go. And
You need to bring up the South Park one.
A streetcar named
yeah.
Desire.
Yeah, that's it.
Have you ever seen that episode?
No, but do we have to keep watching this?
No.
That was actually really funny.
Just look up.
But I didn't know that was a real thing.
Yeah, look up.
I bet you that's where they.
South Park Wheel of Fortune.
I'm sure that's where they got it from.
Could you give me a moment? I have had no professional training.
Oh, you found that porn pretty fast.
Craig Roberts.
Use a damn lie.
Craig Roberts.
We got her attention earlier as soon as you said porn.
I already had it
bookmarked.
I already had it bookmarked.
Yeah, Craig Roberts.
I watch that every night.
All the favorite Craig Roberts.
A little fast finger Freddy earlier.
Craig Roberts.
You got amnesia knuckles.
Yeah, I got your knuckles on your.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like
It doesn't work
DW
like that.
Podcast on Twitter. We're sharing out these links on Twitter tonight.
And I'm putting them on our Facebook.
Oh, okay. Facebook.com, Dinner with Schmucks.
I can.
Hope you're. Hey, we want to send out some love for Canada. We've got some listeners in Canada now.
We see you, Playboy.
Awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't say
What
where.
part of Canada?
It doesn't say.
Shit.
Well, wherever
Shout
you
out
are.
to Drake.
Still awesome.
Drake?
Yeah, it's Drake. So the top 10 Wheel of Fortune fails. Wait, can't you just do it with one and it does it for both of them?
I have not figured out how to do that.
Oh,
What?
you gotta do it from Instagram.
I'm yawning because I haven't slept in like 4 days.
Now I gotta go find Nina Hartley again.
What? No, look up. We can find Nina later.
I
thought you shared Nina anyway.
I did not.
Find Nina later.
Let's
when
look
our
up that
company
South
is
Park.
gone.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Boogie Nights.
That was a good movie.
Why was she on Boogie Nights?
She was what's the dude's name?
Mark Wahlberg.
No, she played the one guy's wife. He's the oh god, he's in that show. Wait, Shameless. You guys were talking about.
Oh,
What's the main?
He was on
Dad?
Somebody Wants Home.
Smash Mouth?
No. What's that song? Go to what movie?
Shrek.
No. That's it. It's with Zoolander.
It does, though.
You can unplug the cord.
Oh yeah, true. Because I need.
Oh wait, so we're looking at South Park.
Yeah, South Park Wheel of Fortune.
I can't believe yeah.
Macy.
People
William
who
H.
annoy
Macy,
Yeah.
isn't it? Here, let me make sure that's his name.
No, you're exactly right.
Okay.
Okay, wait, back up for a second.
Yep, it is William H. Macy.
Okay, well, looks like you're gonna get a lot of help here.
Let me see the movie.
The
though.
clue is people who annoy you.
Audience, keep quiet, please.
He was given N blank GGERS.
10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Niggers!
Oh my god.
People who annoy you. Niggers.
And naggers.
Oh, that was one of those low rent videos where they had to change the voice of it, so Comedy Central didn't pick it up.
Yeah, but that's why I call people naggers. Like, people think I'm saying like nigger or I'm saying like country, like Clayton Bigsby type of nagger, but I'm calling them naggers since that episode because me and my buddy, we saw it and we just started calling each other naggers.
Fuck CNN.
That's funny. Mystery Men is the movie I was trying to.
Wait, I feel like I've seen that before because
Yes.
Mystery
You
Men?
had to have, yeah.
Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. This is what
People who annoy you. Audience, keep quiet, please.
In the state of Oregon.
What?
Well,
I don't know.
10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
That dude put
I know it, but I
clam
don't think I
niggers.
should say it.
Said clam, and all
Clam.
it was missing was the D. And so instead of putting clam diggers, he put N because he's thinking of a clam name.
What is that?
That was a real life on Wheel of Fortune.
No, I saw it, but I might say, who says
is that a thing?
Clam. Yeah, why would it? Why would there be a clam, that word?
Probably, maybe somebody from like Louisiana, maybe. I don't know. Same way you'll call like an Arab a sand nigger.
Clams in Louisiana?
I don't know. Isn't that like a little
crawfish?
Crustacean.
Clams, isn't clams more like northeast?
Probably.
Boston.
I don't know.
There's shrimp up there and there's shrimp down here. Could be the both.
Is there shrimp up there?
Think so. Pretty sure.
There's no lobsters down here, but they're up there, right?
No, there's lobsters here.
down here.
Oh, there are?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Shows you what I know.
I didn't know.
I love lobsters.
Oh, me too.
We do a lobster grilled cheese.
Yeah, people go down to like the Keys and do like lobster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
stuff.
they do. A couple
I don't
Bucks
get it.
players way back in the day.
Well, Havarti dill cheese.
You know a lot about the Bucks players way back in the day.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
She was a groupie.
Where are those stories?
Well, one story was that someone liked to get pegged. I guess that's the word now.
Wait, I think is it
gross.
Yes, I heard that too.
I don't know if I yeah.
Oh yeah, he just got busted. Well, he lost his TV gig for Super Bowl weekend.
Or something? Oh.
No, Super Bowl weekend. He hired a bunch of prostitutes and.
Yep, that's it. Yep, how I knew
him
was through strippers.
Something like that, yeah. And
one of my bestest.
He was drunk or messed up on something else, and yeah, NFL Network just it was Super Bowl weekend too. Like
what a dummy.
People everywhere, especially in the profession you're working in your business, and silly.
Yeah. Don't
Silly
get prostitutes.
Faggot dicks are for chicks.
I saw him at Veterans one time.
Who you guys talking about?
Veterans 24.
Oh, the movie theater?
Who are you talking about?
I was like, where do I know him from? Why do I know him?
Yeah, fuck me.
Oh, there was somebody else that I saw that I was like that. But he was the one Bucks player. He wasn't really tall, but he had like a really defined chin.
Was he short?
Fat booty or one
Derek Brooks?
Used to take it in the rear.
I just remember he had like a
what a fat boy.
That's what he had lighter brown eyes.
Stan Smith?
I think that might be Derek Brooks.
Hang on, let me look at this picture and I'll tell you. No, this guy's too tall.
Okay.
John.
He was cute.
White guy?
Work done.
White guy?
Maybe.
He was a white guy?
No.
Was he a white guy?
Yeah, he is short. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's.
Well, I said he wasn't tall. I didn't say he was short.
He's 5'9". He looked way shorter than that.
He has a twin brother.
He probably got like those.
You know, he has a twin brother.
Those
Does he?
experimental surgeries where they try to lengthen your legs.
No, but I'm trying to think if he's the one that I saw.
I'm just spitballing.
Okay, no, and then I saw him at
He does.
Tijuana Flats.
No, at West Shore, at that Chinese place that's like not really Chinese.
Oh,
with the two horses in the front.
Chang.
P.F. Chang's.
That's what I just said. P.F. Chang's.
Oh, I didn't hear
you. You don't say it into the mic. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I gave you this
So
fancy stand
he was like,
that you're still
I just gotta tape it to my. I gotta.
I was there.
Sew it into my
meeting
cheeks.
somebody for like a first and only date, whatever. And I went to the bar, and it was like a Wednesday or something. And I get there, and he's the only other person at the bar. I knew he was not the person I was supposed to meet, but I was like, where do I know that guy from? Like, I feel like I should say hi, but he was kind of like facing away, and like he had a cup of tea. And I was like, I don't know a lot of black men that drink tea, but he looks like he just wants to be left alone. So I didn't bother saying hi or making.
I didn't know that was a stereotype.
Is it a stereotype?
No, I
Black
didn't know
people-
it was.
All the black people I know, I don't know not one black person that drinks tea. So I just figure it's just not a thing.
Iced tea?
No, like
Just
hot
they don't
tea.
jog.
They don't jog and they don't drink hot
They
tea.
run, but they don't jog.
They run.
And then the other guy was whoever there's like the twins.
The Barber twins.
It was one of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rondé.
I remember. I
Tiki.
said that.
No, Tiki.
That
It wouldn't
happened
have been
here.
Tiki,
That
it would've
happened with
been
me. Oh, sorry.
Rondé,
This happened with
Rondé,
me
Rondé.
and Marco. We were at Blue Martini like a few weeks after
Rondé
it
was
opened up a
looked
million
super
time ago.
gay.
And that's what it was. Maybe it wasn't even officially open yet. And I go to Marco. I go, oh my God. oh my God, that's Rondé Barber. And he looks down, like, but I was drunk. And then it took me a minute. I'm like, oh yeah, why would Rondé be here? It would be Tiki, of course.
I don't get it.
They're
Rondé
twins.
played for the Giants.
No, Tiki played for
or
the
Tiki,
Giants.
vice versa. Same thing. I said the vice versa.
You said it was Tiki Barber. Okay,
Right.
Then your story almost made sense. The fact that if he had a game, maybe he was doing the game.
No,
he wouldn't have been here. He was.
So then which is the one that lives here then? Or lived here?
Rondé.
Rondé. Okay, so I was sitting next to him
Tiki bitched out on the Giants.
at World of Beer West Chase. And I was at World of Beer West Chase, and he was next to me. And that place gets super crowded, like on Friday nights, whatever.
The size of this table.
Yeah, it's a really small bar. So you have to and if you're sitting at the bar, people are like squeezing behind you to get like to out, like, because it's kind of like a rectangle, like the building. So the entrance is on one end, and on the far end
all
is.
their locations are like that, then.
Yeah, they kind of are. Is like a patio, so you have to like walk all the way out, whatever.
One out by the airport's different.
Yeah, that's actually like a nice one. I wouldn't mind going there again. Anyways, and so I finally figured out the guy that I was dating at the time. He's like, "Do you know who you're sitting next to?" Because he was playing. He had a gig there, and when he went on break, he's like, "Do you know who you're sitting next to?" And I was like, "He looks real familiar, but I don't know." And he's like, "That's Rondé Barber, and he plays for the Bucks and blah blah." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I didn't bother him. He didn't bother me. So finally, like, when he goes back to, like, the stage and whatever, I kind of leaned in, and because, like, everybody that was passing us was, like, putting their hands, like, on his shoulders as they were walking by and be like, like, giving him, like, a pat and stuff. And I can't remember what I said, but I made him laugh. Like, I said something like, "I can't believe all these people are here because of me," or something like that. Like, basically,
gotcha,
like
yeah.
whatever. And he just kind of laughed, and, like, that was it. Like, I didn't bother, like, talking to him, because I'm like, what am I gonna? I barely watch football, and I didn't know, I couldn't put two and two together, so I was like, whatever. Anyway,
you watch more football now.
I know, but it's like not on purpose. It's just because I watch on TV.
Oh man,
It's not on purpose.
Hoping for that. I was hoping.
But I'll watch. I mean, I'll like watch.
Hey,
it.
they're tied.
Who's tired?
And we're like, yeah, we saw it come up before you went upstairs.
I thought you would be happy.
Sarcastic. I was like, what is she?
Because I turned the TV on upstairs and it was the game, and I did not realize that we were watching the game downstairs. I thought we were still watching the Vikings game. So when I went upstairs, I'm like, oh, he's not watching this game, so he'll be happy when he hears this. And he's like, I know, we watched it. Yeah, you were here.
We all watched it together. I'll have to ask, is it
yeah.
hockey season yet?
Yeah.
Because
I'll watch hockey.
I'm about done with this football season.
That sucks, man.
It's been pretty boo.
I'm just so glad the Vikings kicked ass.
Yeah, but it's against the Bucks. I mean,
the Bucks got a strong
where
team.
we're going to be next week.
You guys can play the Bucks next week?
Yeah, we're going.
Is it next week?
Nice.
Next Sunday.
Oh.
4 p.m.
I thought it was 1.
No, 4. I said that.
No, you said 1 or 4.
I said, then I looked. I'm like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. But we'll
you
still.
would have thought it would have been a 1 o'clock since it's on the east.
Well, they try to do the games later if possible here.
Oh, okay.
In the fall. Now that the Bucks are not the
sun?
worst team in the league, yeah, because of the heat. A couple years ago, when they were just so bad and weren't selling out the stadium, they made all their games 1 o'clock.
You remember the old stadium?
No, I
you here for that one?
What old no?
Yeah.
The old sombrero. It was Houlihan's. It was called Houlihan Stadium.
I remember that. I've never been there. Or no, I think I was there, but I think I was there for like not football, something else.
Michael Jackson performed there.
Did he really?
For the Super Bowl.
What year was that?
Wait. Did he?
He did before, but I don't know if it was in Tampa.
I don't think
it was either him or Whitney Houston. Somebody did.
Oh, Whitney Houston sang the national anthem for Super Bowl 25. That was the Iraq War one. No, it was 90,
early 90s.
Early 90s.
Too.
I miss Whitney.
I think we were just and Michael.
Whitney Houston's dead? What does Michael Jackson have to say about that?
Oh, you know what I read? Worst beef ever. Didn't I send it to the group chat?
I don't think so.
It was like Whitney Houston 5 years sober.
Oh, that's horrible.
Man. That sucks.
I'm like, what do they mean? Oh, that's
What do they mean?
That's messed up.
Oh, I think
That
that's
hurts my heart.
I think that's going to be the episode of the that's going to be the title of the podcast.
5 years sober.
Whitney Houston, 5 years sober.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Holy shit.
That's going to be low class, just like our jerking off into a pool of children's tears.
Yeah.
I couldn't even say that out loud. Like, I could read it, but I'm not saying it.
I had to read it out loud.
I know you did.
Speaking of, we need to find another game. We were talking about this earlier.
Connect 4.
Yeah, for the podcast.
No, it's got to be something interesting for the pod. It's got to be something that'll work.
Uno.
No. These are games you like. I know you like Monopoly. You keep throwing Monopoly out there. That's not a game that people want to listen to.
It takes a special soul to be able to play Monopoly, and I am not one of them. I don't have the patience.
Monopoly's not going to work either.
It's like an all-in
not saying,
game, like
Chess.
marathon
Chess.
gaming.
Just kidding. I'm just
Chess
kidding.
would be great. Or
Like, I was
dominoes.
kind of thinking, I don't know if it would work. What's the game with the buzzer? The Taboo.
Oh,
But
I
you'd
like
have to
Taboo,
have, like,
too.
somebody, like, turn around and go, the clue is... or the
You know what's
magic word
another good
is,"
one?
And then, like, so people couldn't hear it.
Things. Have you ever played Things?
No.
Comes in a wooden box.
Oh, I think I might have.
Look at it.
Look like a wooden ball.
Because we were looking at one called That's What She Says, but it's basically Cards Against Humanity.
Well, I would say that's the game I used to play before Cards Against Humanity came out. And basically, you wrote your answer down, an answer down. See?
Topic
and you
card,
threw them all in the center. It's kind of the same thing as this. But you just have to, like, not know people's handwriting.
Yeah, I think I have played this game
The
before.
Game of Things. I have not.
Does anybody have it currently?
Amazon.
If
does.
I do, it's
Amazon
NPR.
does.
We can go to the
Possibly
store and go
wet.
get it.
Well, we
Come
don't
back.
need it at the moment.
No.
So we just have to find the date for our next
The game
night.
of nasty things. Maybe they have
That might
an
be
adult version.
that might be going because you read something and then everyone has to answer. That's the idea, yeah. So
Yeah,
people
and then
can
you
play.
pick the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect.
I think that's it.
Perfect.
That's it.
Okay.
So things. So now we
Things
just need to
coming
find
to
a
you
date.
live in your face.
Or on your shoulder.
We went, the only nights that really work to get guests over are like when we have holiday weekends.
Well, when's the next holiday weekend?
November 4th. Just kidding. Can't do that.
Thanksgiving or like that whole like Black Friday time.
Yeah, but don't you like shopping on Black Friday?
What about Halloween?
I do not.
Like Halloween is Saturday, right?
Well, the problem is he works Saturdays.
Yes. Yes. I work Saturdays.
So if he wants to participate, or we can do like a day game, get day drunk, play things.
Oh yeah, just let me know. I'll ask for that day off because
that'd be hard.
You would have to get the day off.
That would be
Don't you
hard
work
with
during the
Raymond.
day?
I mean, on a weekend.
Saturday.
But that'd be hard with Raymond.
Yeah.
He can't get he can't get day drunk with us.
Yeah, he cannot get day drunk.
Oh yeah.
He don't know how to
Josh can't get
act.
day drunk either.
Maybe you can get off early another Saturday. No,
That's what she said.
I'll make sure you do.
Just don't watch man-on-man action.
Yeah, just make sure that no really dark shit is on. I got it.
5 years
Believe me, I
sober.
got it. But I didn't even. It's just.
You ever
I was
play
thinking
pool with a
about
rope?
Puerto Rico. Yeah, it was fun.
Sheesh.
All right,
No
we're-
shame.
We're at like an hour 40-ish.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah.
The what?
Is it
We
time
had
to
too many
wrap it up?
topics.
Yeah, we did good tonight.
Cool.
We
See
you
what
know,
happens when we
obviously
prepare.
Well, yeah.
I
And
wouldn't
we
say
don't
that
eat.
was prepared. We jotted it down.
Well, I added something to my list too when I added Craig Roberts' name.
Yes, you did.
There you
I know.
go. You put your little check mark.
And we had our
And she kicked it off
Oh
with
yeah,
the
we had
jerking
our
off
first
story.
on call or on
Yeah.
phone.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way,
Conference.
again, I'm still working on the details, and it might actually be. I don't know what we'll have to figure out next week. But doing the swap cast with the course grind, with my friend Sean, and but yeah, if anyone, knows of somebody that would want to do as a guest. I don't know what I just said there.
Yeah, I don't
kind
know.
of butchered that.
I think you're just thinking what I'm thinking too. I'm saying now that I see how that works, if we had anybody that we could probably call, if they can't make it.
Yeah,
here,
well, we could do
a call out, or
we could do it with Skype or something too.
Anything. Well, if worst come to worst, we could always contact somebody off of the phone. So
yeah,
that's good to know that we have that option.
Like if we have to call the police.
You gotta stop looking at me like that, girl. What you gonna
Time to watch some American Horror Stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're done with that.
We're done with that one.
season.
She's screwed now. Ain't nothing stopping me now. She's fucked.
That'd be so
Literally.
funny. You'd be like, I am not in the mood. And you just put that
Shit,
thing on.
me.
You'd be like, click.
Shit.
Good
Yeah,
night.
from now on, that's it.
I got
That's
the
okay, I
permission
can't
slip
say
signed.
that.
I can wake her up at any time.
He did get
She
the
don't even care.
permission.
She don't even care.
You get a permission slip?
I got the concessions, the consent forms.
Oh my god.
She don't give a shit.
Keep that filed away.
I got
In
that
case you
shit.
need that.
I got that shit laminated, kid.
Well, he told me once. He was like, "Man, I wanted to," and I'm like, "Why not? What's
Right?
up?" Like
he still asked me like permission.
Felt bad, I felt kind of bad. My baby looked kind of peaceful. And then she opened her mouth and she didn't look so cute.
I am not a cute sleeper.
No.
He is a beautiful sleeper. I want to punch him. Look, he looks like an angel. I should show you some pictures. He looks just, and I know I do. I wake up, my mouth is dry.
She's a
like,
creeper, dog.
Yeah, evidently.
I just like to watch you breathe.
Whenever he falls asleep on
Put
me,
your
I can show you
put the
plenty of
lotion
pictures where
on
he's
your
like
skin.
literally in some weird
I'm wrapped up
around
with my baby.
me.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
I'm
And then you
comfortable.
pass out. So I have to watch you. I have to push you off.
Like an angel.
You do.
Aww.
You do. It's gross. I'm like, why is he so
So-
ladylike? And I'm like the man of
so
the
proper.
relationship.
You're like, why am I always the big spoon?
Yeah, it'd be like us going out to eat, and I'm like, I have the porterhouse, and he's got a salmon salad.
No way. That'll never happen.
That'll never happen. Okay. That's what I feel like sometimes. In that aspect.
I feel like I'm
I
fucking
eat like
next
a
to a
man.
dude when you be snoring sometimes.
I know.
All that Wawa gobbler. That was
Sometimes I
that
wake
was a
myself
man's
up.
meal.
That was
a man's
awesome.
meal.
And only 2 people here were able to handle it. That's right. And me.
Well, you guys
Put that
are
sandwich
stellar.
down.
You guys are stellar. Yeah, 'cause I'm
I
a
may
hear it.
pay for that later.
Yeah,
I'm paying
you're
for
gonna
it
have like
right now.
a
Like every time I laugh.
You probably fart in my face on accident
exactly.
again.
No, it ain't about gas. It's about moving.
There's gonna be that poop demon. I'm gonna have to be subjected to that.
I've never
in the
ever
near
had that
future.
happen, where it's exceeded the
The
water
toilet seat,
level.
the water line.
My shit hits the oxygen and they
Oh my god!
it magnifies
It's like
the odor.
it's like bath fists. That's
Yeah.
what you're comparing it to.
It is gross.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
It
jeez.
gets thick in there.
Ew, gross.
I always want to do courtesy flushing.
In the
If
middle.
you know that I might go
But it's
in there
impressive
after you.
when you see what you finish at the end.
Is that why you're in the bathroom for like 40 minutes?
Sometimes.
He's impressed. He's impressed.
You're probably in there taking pictures.
He's
I never
Twittering.
watched a Craig
Your
Roberts.
duty. Yeah.
I believe there's a website called Rate My Duty.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Should we make one last thing to look at here
It's
before
12 Keurigs.
before we close up for the night?
Rate.
Track
That wasn't that an episode. That was an
ratemyduty.com.
episode of South Park when they had
There's Rate My
different
Poo.
different lengths of
I'll try ratemyduty.com.
Like spelled duty like that?
Sure, .com. Oh no. Okay.
There you
All right.
go.
So try Rate My Poo.
Oh my god.
Poop.
No, it was just Rate My Poo, wasn't it?
Whatever.
We're about to find out.
What?
Get out of there.
RateMyPoo.com, not this. You're like logging into like the dark net.
Oh my god.
She about to have us looking
Well,
at
the
some.
government,
How much do they want for a
government gonna
kidney?
be like
Bitch, you can have a motherfucker over here in black vans and shit. knocking on your
no
door.
windows.
Yeah, RateMyPoo.com.
That'd be funny if somebody knocked on your door right now. Like,
Slash.
Site can't be
excuse me,
reached.
did you really
Reload.
really look at
Reload.
Rate My Poo #2 guide.
Here you go. Remember those hot or not? Rate my poo. Got a trophy deuce.
The sea serpent.
A grapple.
I know that
Jesus
before.
in your junk.
Indeed.
Log roller.
What same person would take a dump before wiping up just the toilet paper coming grab a digital camera, turn around and take a picture of his or her poop? Try to take some heat for my age going commando, but please.
At least I don't feel compelled to snap my crap.
What was Me too?
Fuck is all I can say. That would be me.
How is anybody enjoying watching someone's shit? All right.
Yummy.
Okay. That's enough internet for today.
5 years sober.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Still rocking.
Miss Whitney Houston.
I love her though.
All right. Check out our Facebook page.
Dinner with Schmucks.
Yep. And podcast, DWS Podcast. I'm sorry, what?
DWS
Twitter.
Podcast is our Twitter handle.
Twitter, yeah. Our podcast.
Twitter face.
And iTunes, Stitcher.
TuneIn.
SoundCloud.
Google Play.
And YouTube. I think I might be caught up on YouTube. Plus, we put up a video of one of our rounds of Cards Against Humanity.
I didn't get to finish seeing it.
You didn't watch it? We'll watch it here when we're done here.
Yeah, where's it at? I want to see it.
We'll play that once we're done. But other than that, we'll be back next week at some point in time.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
For
Thank
sure.
you very much.
It's always a pleasure.
And let's
Hair
go
by
Devils.
Lisa Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
Riverview.
Yeah, plugs.
Who's getting
You don't want to plug anything?
What do I want to plug?
You don't want people to come find you?
They can find me on here.
You can find me in the club.
Bottle full of bub.
Me in the club.
All right, check out High Stick Creative, highstickcreative.com, and on Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
And check out some Questa on SoundCloud and Facebook.
And go get your hair did.
Yep.
I need to make
Come get your hair did.
You got anything there, Josh?
Hair by Lisa Michelle.
Just come check us out again next week, man.
Same.
We're gonna keep the momentum going.
Same time, same place,
same bad
Yeah,
time.
I kind of like this. I like Sunday.
Well, we can't
Sunday,
do it next
Monday.
Sunday.
Not next Sunday.
Well, we can.
Monday.
If we do it when we get home from the game.
Oh, that's right. You guys 4 o'clock. That'd be late. I don't want to keep you guys up.
Oh, 7, yeah.
Are you going to work on Monday? You can take Monday off.
I'll have to go to work on Monday.
So Monday it is. Why? Oh, where were you gonna take him?
Yeah, were you gonna take me out to lunch?
Take you to Funky Town, boy.
Down, down.
Yeah.
Down.
Peterbilt.
We finna rock
And
on
a shout out
Electric
to
Avenue.
shout out to Craig Roberts.
Goodness. And those bags.
Oh my god. You need to come and get his hair did.
Oh, and if you want a patch, let us know. We got patches. So
yes, would love to get them out.
check out Facebook and check out Craig Roberts. Find him on Twitter.
Nina Harley.
If Craig Roberts does have a Twitter handle, we need to become friends with him.
Fair.
Yeah,
We
you
want
should.
like Craig Roberts official or something.
You know what? I want you to think.
All right.
I'm done.
All right, guys. We'll talk
All right.
to you next week.
Bye.
Good night.
Peace out, y'all.
Later.
This has been another episode of Dinner with Schmucks. If you like what you heard, head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/dinnerwithschmucks, and give us a like. Follow us on Twitter at DWS Podcast and on Instagram at Dinner with Schmucks. Like, subscribe, review on iTunes. Until next time.